I am Seleshi Girma, State Minister for the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia.
Minister, thank you so much for giving Breaking Travel News some time here at ITB Berlin. First of all, give us a little bit of a market update from Ethiopia.
Great. So in Ethiopia today, we have amazing new touristic developments. As you know, Ethiopia has historical place, cultural place, and natural endowments, including endemic birds and wildlife. So I would say Ethiopia now shelters what's all in Africa. So with this in mind, we are trying to expand the development of new touristic infrastructure, tourist facility, and opening of new destinations in the lakesides, in the mountains, and near international parks. And we also focus on conservation of historic and cultural sites. So we have a lot of new developments in the country, which is led by the government and also supported by the private sector. So we want the sector to be government-led and private sector-driven. The private sector is playing a great role in owning international hotel chains, including FDI, foreign direct investment. So the Ethiopian government is encouraging the private sector to invest much and developing the infrastructure by its own. So it's like a win-win. And looking into the market, our past focus was mainly on North America, including Canada and Europe. But now we are also expanding our market to East Europe, Asia, and also Africa. We think that African have a lot to see in Ethiopia, Addis being the headquarters for the African Union. And the other is we also focus on domestic tourism. Our own people would love to travel around, and of course we have a lot common we share in common. So that's how we focus. So we focus on diversified market, and we are developing more new touristic products.
Thank you very much for a really comprehensive overview. Here we are at ITB in Berlin. You've got a very busy stand. A lot of different products available here for everyone to experience. How important is being here at ITB Berlin for you?
Yeah, ITB is a place to be if you really want to focus on tourism, particularly like Ethiopia, who has Lucy, coffee, and a lots of natural and historic places. There is no choice. This is where you can create the best possible networking, where you can influence internationally giant tour operators, and where also you can get in touch with the media and tell about your lovely country. So being in ITB is always a priority, and I'm very excited this time. A lot of new touristic companies are visiting our booths, and media is coming, and so we are very excited, and we are also prepared, and we hope to grow our national tourism in future.
And I love the way you describe the relationship between the public and the private sector. Another kind of key factor in the growth that you outlined is connectivity.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about sort of how you're sort of strategically driving greater connectivity across the world.
Yeah. So we have the Ethiopian airline, which is an African airline and connecting Ethiopia for more than 100 plus destinations. So we have also other airlines operating to the country. And we know that Ethiopia is strategically located, even to the Middle East, closer to the South Europe, and very connected with this giant airline. That's one. And the other is we now have visa online, visa on arrival, which is a new thing for the country and very accessible for international tourists. So we want to really push this forward and make sure that our hospitable people are welcoming guests anytime, anywhere. So, and we are also training our touristic guide to be more multilingual, speaking German, French, of course English, Arabic, Chinese, and so on. So we are pushing the supply side and also again promoting the country to increase the demand and to meet somewhere where we can optimize our tourism market much more than we could ever imagine.
And of course all of this growth and all of this demand needs to be carefully balanced to make sure that we maintain and sustain what is an incredible destination. How are you weaving sustainability into your strategy?
Sustainability is again a priority. We now have the IGD region, where like the Kenyan, Uganda, and other neighboring countries are member of. We have this sustainable tourism master plan, a 10 years plan where we are more sensitive for the environmental conservation to minimize pollution of the tourism sector, including hotels and other infrastructure development, and also respecting the culture of the society and benefiting the local community at large, not only the private sector and the profit-making companies. So sustainability is in the heart of and the mind of the leadership and also the society at large. I don't pretend that we have done a lot, but we are really working hard. We are learning a lot from the past, and we have also this Green Legacy initiative led by our Prime Minister, which would contribute a lot to the natural conservation in the country.
Thank you, Minister. And a final message to the market, someone watching this video, what's your message?
My message is Ethiopia is really beautiful, and like I said, shelters what is all in Africa. And for people interested to visit culture, history, nature, and particularly who want to discover his own or her own origin, please come to visit Ethiopia, land of origins.
Thank you so much for your time today.
Most welcome. Thank you, Justin. Thank you so much.